Falcon, the watch Falcon. The watch Falcon. I don't have a theme yet. I don't have a theme ready for this. Because there's a theme here, and we're gonna rate the collection. By the way, guys, make sure. Hold on a second. We're gonna rate on. That's right. We're gonna rate on upside potential, watch choice. Like, what is going on here? This is gonna be difficult. This is actually a very complex thing. I don't know if you guys can handle this. This is not a peasant channel. Okay, let's go. So this is guy Watch Falcon. I don't know what I have no idea. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. Like, obviously he's got some cash. He's making some money. He might be a gigolo. He might be a gigolo, just like Watch Nicholas. He could be a gigolo. I don't know. What do you guys think? So, I mean, this is the Instagram page. Right off the bat, we got just like boom, like heavy hitters. So what's interesting is this, right? The theme is this guy really represents what Patek, Philippe, AP, all the old brands. This is what they really want. But this guy, this market that we're looking at, he's escaping. These guys were buying Patek and all that before, all in, and or they're all going for these independent brands. And look at this, these are heavy independent brands. Like, okay, Richard Mille. What is this? Is this the Bubba Watson? Whatever it is, I don't know what to make. No, not Bubba. Whatever they're all the same to me. These Richard Milles, all the same. Whatever. So, okay, RM. Everybody's got an RM, right? But how many people have this? The FP Journe. I think they call it the Francis Ford Coppola watch. This watch is like $1 million watch. I don't know, or it's like $600-800. It's you can't get this watch basically. It was designed with Francis Ford Coppola. Now, I think this is one of the most like retarded, ugliest watches ever made, but it's a very complicated. Okay, so the way it works basically it tells you how to tell the time by there's some old-fashioned system of hand. On one hand, it tells you the digits. So if the finger is up, the middle finger, whatever it is, that tells you the time. It's like you need to have like a degree in I don't know, in hand reading to read this dial. But Frank, I think it was Leonardo da Vinci, I think, created the system. Kind of reminds me when I was a wee lad on the commodity exchange. I was a phone clerk, and we had like that hand signals. You'd get the order coming on the phone. You'd have like two phones on both ears, and basically you'd have to yell out to the broker in the pit, and you couldn't yell. You say buy 20 these euro dollars at 87. You couldn't say that. You'd have to give them a hand signal so nobody would know. You can't tell them what the order is because everybody would know what they would front run, right? So you have to give them a hand signal, like a hand signal. You guys saw that movie with Eddie Murphy. What is it? Trading Places. The hand signals, right? So or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what we had to do in the olden days, right? And that's what this watch basically is. It's a hand signal. I mean, this is like it's actually retarded to watch. I don't get it. I mean, but this is basically when you have this watch, it basically tells all the FP Journe fanboys that's kind of like it's a fuck off watch. That's what it is. It basically tells them like, look, you can call Francois on the phone and he'll like autograph he'll like put your initials on a rotor or something. I don't know, whatever. It's a heavy duty watch. Now, but it gets better. He's got this Acrivia. You know what Acrivia is? This is like, you're talking limited edition. Like this guy Kesslowitz is talking limited edition. He's got, 1 out of 250 Ulysse Nardin Magmas that you can't give them away. I mean, there's already like 20 of them on Chrono. How many Acrivias are there on Chrono? Let's take a look. I wonder how many Acrivia is there on Chrono. Acrivia. There's got to be a million. There's got to be a million. I bet there's a million Acrivias. Let's take a look. Oh, there's only one? No, I can't believe it. There's only one Acrivia on Chrono. I can't believe it. Wow, unbelievable. I'm in shock. I'm in shock that there's only one Acrivia. So this is a legitimate limited watch, right? Because This guy only makes, I don't know what he makes, like 10 of these watches. He makes like, it's this guy with a funny name, Recep Recepi. Recep Recepi. I remember that name because it's such a goofy name. He makes this watch. I don't get it. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to explain it. I don't know why people are so crazy for this. But it's, it's all hand done, artisanal nonsense, all that stuff. And you can't get them basically. Like what you see there is like, it's like what you see on, there's only one watch on Chrono, meaning like there's nothing out there in the world, because this is kind of like a little club. Like this guy has, I think, 3 Recepis. He's basically, he's going all in on the Recepis. He's all in the Recepis. Now let's look at this collection. I mean, okay. Basically, this is like the ultimate flex. I mean, you have guys flexing like, oh, they got an AP, they got a Richard. I mean, no, this guy's flexing watches you basically cannot get, right? Because this is limit. Like these are like literally artisanal hand. But here's the thing I don't understand. At the same time, he gets this FP Journe, like I don't know what's the point of this. Like it's the quartz. What do they call this? I don't understand this series. The whatever the hell they call this. I don't get it. It's like, this guy must be like a billionaire or something, because this is like retarded. Okay, but let's see what else he's got, because this collection is like all over the map. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I can't even figure out, this guy coming or is going. What's going on here? Jean-Claude Killy. This watch is what? This is like, I think it's like a 6-figure vintage watch. This is a hard pass for me. I call this the tomato can Rolex. I don't like that tomato can era of Rolex, unless it's the what do you call it? Unless it's the little the star, the one with the little stars, the what do they call it? What do the Italians call it? Not the estrella, it'll come to me anyway. The the triple date Rolex. That's the only one. Celestine they called. I don't know. Then you got Langen Zone. Okay, whatever. I mean, I don't really care. Okay, what is this? What is this? This must be a watch meetup. Okay, so this is a watch meetup. Okay, so this. Okay, I don't know. Okay. So this is a watch meetup. This is like the opposite of the O'Cuck's sassy watch dinners, which are basically grooming events where he brings in, a guy from Bucher to sell guys. What do you call it? Ulysse Nardins. Look at this. He's got some heavy. There's some heavy hitter watches here, right? This is not his. This is like I think only one of them is his. It's that FP Journe, the middle finger watch. And look at this. You got starting from the left at 11 o'clock. You got a Crash. You got I don't know what that is. You got a Patek Chrono. You got an FP Journe, whatever. You got another Acrivia. And at the top, at 12 o'clock, you got the classic, one of the most beautiful Patek Philippe's ever made. I think this is the 3450. I think it's the 3450 or 48. Well, it's the perpetual calendar Padalone, I think they call it, right? This thing is stunning. And on the bracelet, and this is the really cool bracelet they did. It's an amazing watch. You got the date wheel. You got a little indicator, discrete indicator for the leap year. Yeah, you do have the windows for the day and the date, but look, excuse me, for the day and the month. But it's just the design of the watch is just so pure, and the dolphin hands, and it's just a beautiful watch. It's a blue chip of Patek. And all the 5396 annual calendar is basically, it's a cheap version of this. It's a cheap bastardized peasant version. Anyway, you got a what do you call it? At 3 o'clock, you got this, that's the watch that everybody wants. It's like the guy only makes it's Simone Brett. He only makes 40 of these a year, 40 watches a year. Everybody wants them. You can't get them. You got a couple more FP Journes. You got a Breguet, some sort of Breguet, whatever. And at the bottom, you got at 6 o'clock, you got a Langen Zone, whatever. I mean, this compromise watch. It's probably like the peasant in the group. So now, Okay, he's got this. He's got this. He's got this crash, which looks so bizarre on the wrist. I don't know. I don't get this crash thing. I think we've passed the crash thing, but it is cool when you get a black dial with a black dial or blue dial, whatever. I think it's a blue dial, but when it's a dark dial, it looks more impressive. I don't know. I'm just look how you got that thin strap that really throws off the watch. I mean, I get that it's a hot watch, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't know. I think this guy's buying everything. That's the problem. That looks like a nice jacket. What is it? It's like Hermes or Berluti. One of the two. It's got to be. Yeah. This is okay. Let's see here. Let's see. I mean, this is FP Journe. You got the Rolex. What is this? This is the Daytona. What kind of dial? What kind of dial is this? This is sapphire. It's a sapphire. Sapphire with diamonds. Is it platinum? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, on a strap, on a blue nylon or whatever strap. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. You got the Journe on the pink. This guy's got good strap choices. I got to say this. You got this on the kind of this burgundy. I don't know this Acrivia thing. Somebody needs to explain this to me. Look, the reason why we do these live streams is we want to find out. Hopefully, Bruce Lee, the Hong Kong super collector, hops on and explains to us the meaning of Acrivia. No, Bruce Lee has one of each, but Bruce Lee does not have. I mean, look, I think it's hard to say because look, you got to look at the whole collection here. We're only at the tip. We're only at the beginning here. We're only at the beginning. We're only at the beginning. Wait till you see the whole thing. I mean, I don't even know how to categorize it. That's the thing. I don't know. We need to pigeonhole this somehow, and I can't pigeonhole it because you got to basically hype watches. Basically, these are all. I think the theme so far is ultra hype. I mean, all these pieces. It's not like the Japan guy. We showed the Japan guy who had like all the heavy hitter Audemars Piguet, but most of those APs and Pateks were basically off the rack. Hard thing. But these are all. I hate to use that word, unobtainium. These are unobtainium level. This is all like literally like you can't get these Acrivia. You can't get this FP Journe, Francis Ford Coppola. FFC, I think they called. I mean, and I think these are like as ugly. I mean, it doesn't get uglier than this, but that's just my opinion. I'm not the guy, writing the check, right? But I really hope Bruce Lee hops on. Maybe he could explain to me the concept. Why are people going crazy? Why are they going crazy? Okay, so here's what it says. Given the impossible task of narrowing my collection to just 2 watches, I will choose these 2. As 2 of the greatest living watchmakers have imbued each time with a unique signature style. Okay, so he's got a lot of. I don't know. This guy's got a lot of watches. Okay, you're gonna see like he's got a lot of stuff. But he said if he had to have only 2 watches, he would go with these 2. And the reason is because these are the greatest living watchmakers. Maybe that's the theme. Maybe he really wants to get like the ultimate thing by the. I don't know. It could be it. I'd like to. I reached out to him. I said, "Hey, you want to come on a live stream? We'll do. Explain to us the collection." I never heard back from him. I guess he's busy. Maybe the thing got lost. I don't know. But this is the watch. Okay, this is more stuff. Okay, so this is the collection. See, he's got a lot of. He's got multiple Journes. He does have a Breguet, but it's the Tourbillon. Look, if you're going to get a Breguet, you basically need to get a Tourbillon because, and I think this is the early one. I think this is like early. I don't know. But you got to have a Tourbillon because that's the, that's what Breguet is known for. So he's got 2 heavy-duty Acrivia Tourbillons. He's got the Journe Tourbillon, whatever the hell it's called, right? And then you got the Francis Ford Coppola middle finger watch. So, right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh man. I'm assuming. Okay, I'm going to assume that these are all his watches. I mean, I'm assuming that. Then you got this again, the quartz. Like I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of these FP. I think you have to buy it. I think maybe he buys them as like as a way to curry favor with Jordan to get more. I don't know. I have no idea. It's crazy. It is crazy. Look at this. This is a Hermes. This is a head to toe Hermes over here. No. This is a Birkin, a male. This is a male version of the Birkin bag. This is like, wow. Look at this. I mean, this is not my thing, but this is look at this. This is like got to be bespoke. What do they call it? Maybe it's not. I have no. This is like heavy duty. There's no Supreme, no Balenciaga here, right? It's all basically heavy duty here. Okay, so I think let's look through the collection before we decide. Before you tell me, actually, I'll tell you what. You tell me. We're gonna go through the collection. You've seen most of Bruce's collection. Okay, now he's showing you kind of the basics. He's showing the basics, but it's a Tiffany. It's a 5711, but it's a Tiffany. Okay. I bet this is a Tiffany also, right? No, it's what is this? I don't know. The chronograph. Okay, so it's kind of I guess they didn't make that many of these. What is it? Are these his? No, maybe this is. I think one of them maybe is his. Maybe who I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows with these people? Who knows what's going on? In the wild, okay, you got this. Let's see the whole collection. I mean, this is again, how many genres are there? I'll tell you what. What you appreciate. This guy has good strap choices. Now this is interesting. Look at this. You got a chronograph with the baguette diamonds, white gold. Is it platinum or white gold? I don't know, but I guess the theme of this collection is like rare, the rarest, the most rarest of the hype stuff, but the rare versions, right? And look at this. You got a pink strap with a blue stitching. I mean, that's to match the contrast stitching to match the dial. I actually like the watch. I hate chronographs, the whole thing, but it's a pretty clean dial. It's a pretty clean dial for a chronograph. And you got the baguettes, and you got the tachymeter thing, which is inside. So you're getting all the functions, right? Is it useful? Does he ever use it? Who knows? But I mean, this is interesting, right? You don't see this type of thing every day. You don't see this every day. Let's take a look here. Let's keep rolling through the collection. Again, you got the Acrivia. I think this one has got that kind of inside, that kind of engraved Florentine vibe, like very similar to what's his name? To Simone Brett. Maybe a Simone Brett copied this, but I mean, I can see that. I mean, this is interesting. I mean, this whole design, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to talk about the horology because that's out of my. That's not my area of expertise. It's interesting design. It's got and the strap. The strap game is A+. Look at that yellow crocodile. Who is that? Is that like I don't know. I wonder where he gets these straps. These are nice straps. These are real straps. It's probably it's got to be one of the French guys. I think it's probably like either ABP or it's either ABP or it's Jean Rousseau. I think it's probably ABP who does this. Okay, look at this. Is this onyx? By the way, if you're going to do diamonds on the bezel, you got to have these baguettes, not the little round baby diamonds like the peasants have. Wow. Pretty nice. I mean, this is like everything. Oh, that's, and I think that this is white gold or platinum. Look at this. He's got two to match. One in white gold, one in platinum. So I don't know. I guess one of them is his, one is somebody else's. And this is another chronograph. So this is multiple chronographs, Patek chronographs. Let's see. Okay. He's a Trump fan. A Trump fan. We are back, baby. Okay. So Journe, got the Langa, tomato can watch. Tomato can watch. Sorry, guys. This Daytona, Rolex Daytona. This is kind of interesting, though, right? This is, what is this? This with this this bezel. What is this model? This is what is this model? I don't know what this model is, but this is it's definitely got to be way, mid six figures. It's a Cohiba man. Oh, Cohiba man. What is this, in London somewhere? Oh, it's Paris. Oh, yeah, they give you the blankets. I think this is a blanket they give you. No, I don't know. Look at this. No, okay. What watch is this? So this guy's, this guy's changing his straps on a regular basis. This guy's got a lot of strap. He's look at this. A lot of strap action here. One Lang. Okay, so he's got only one Lang. One Lang. He's a one Lang man. He's a chronograph. Okay, whatever. I don't know, the Lang thing or whatever. I also like one of. I've seen one or two that I like. Generally, I just find them to be like, just what's the point of having a hockey puck on your wrist, right? Okay, you got the AP. Which one is this? This is what, 90s. This has got to be early 2000s, right? Late 90s, early 2000s. Platinum and steel. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is this is very. I think the bezel. I think the bezel is plat, or it could be the opposite. I don't know. Maybe the bracelet is plat, but one of them, it's one or the other. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's the point, but whatever. It's really, it's all about the bezel combo. But the thing is, with the dark dial, it makes it more legible. So you got to make compromises sometimes. I mean, I don't. There's a lot of. I mean, this is a big page. I mean, I don't know if we can go through all the watches here. This guy must have, I don't know how many watches. This has got to be like hundreds of watches. Oh, this looks to me like a Rolls. This could be a Cullinan. Is this a Rolls Cullinan? I don't know if it's his or. Well, that's a Rolls with a nice interior. Oh, this is probably in Dubai. So, it's in Singapore. Okay, it's in Singapore. Yeah, it's somebody in this car. He's got that aqua-colored carpet. Is he wearing the shorts? This guy's wearing the shorts. I don't know what's going on here. Again, you got the look at this. The Gerald Genta. He's got a Gerald Genta. This is like a vintage Gerald Genta retrograde with, what do you call this? Jump hour retrograde? The genius of the Gerald Genta, I think, is pretty impressive. I'm just not into the whole Mickey Mouse. I'm not a Disney fan, I'm just not into the whole. I'm just not a Disney fan. I think it's kind of silly, whatever, but people like it. I don't know. It's like, I'm just not into that childish stuff. Cartoon characters, I don't collect Disney princess castles. Like Oak or Spider-Man, it's come on. And this is okay. So another watch dinner. This is not a Oak watch dinner. This is a legitimate watch dinner here with Rainbow Daytona and a couple of Journes. I think that looks like a Japan edition or Singapore edition. Patek World Time with a red dial, ruby dial. I think it's a Tokyo edition, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, those are selling at a discount. I believe they're selling at a discount. I believe they are at a discount. Okay, there we go. Wait, this is is this a different strap? I don't even know. Look at this. Look, this is very high level stuff. Matching the strap to the sweater. You know, this is look at this. That's a good sweater. This purple, and this is kind of like a lavender. I mean, it's borderline, right? It's a little bit borderline, but the blue, you got the blue, dark blue with the white gold. The dark blue dial with the white gold, you know, makes it, evens it out. Otherwise, it would be, you know, obviously a little too feminine. But no, the blue dial with the white gold evens it out. The contrast, man, the Patek does really beautiful baguettes on the dial. I mean, that's why I was suckered into buying that 5396R because of the baguettes. But you got to do white gold, and they got to come up with the right watch. Again, more of the crash. He's got the crash. Again, another version of the crash. I mean, this is getting boring. There's a lot of watch, but he's got some. I think he has a turnograph. There's a turnograph coming up soon. Okay, Cartier. Okay, we're gonna go through this quick. Let's see. Okay, so this is earlier on. So I think what happened. This is no, this is not early. This is only a few months ago. Okay, F. Pigeon Restaurant. Okay, so this is it. Again, I don't know if these are his. This could be. I don't know if these are his or it's somebody else. But this again, this Patek Perpetual is like that's the blue chip. That is the blue chip. I think on a strap is better, but it's just so cool the way that dial kind of floats on that bracelet. And then you got a tomato can Nautilus. 3800. Oh, it's a 3800. That's the one. That's the normal size. Okay, what do we got here? What is this? What is this guy? I don't know. I don't know what this is. So basically, look, the takeaway is this. You know, you see what's happening is the pivot is to the pivot is more to like really rare watches. I mean, look, this guy's collection, obviously the guy can buy anything, right? But why is he not buying more Patek? Why is he not buying more AP, right? So at the high end of the collecting game, you see, look, these guys, you know, they want to have what nobody else has. They want to have what nobody else has. There you go. Nobody else has it. The Acrivia, the Recepis. I mean, everybody's got a Cartier. Recepi is, so this is where it's going. This is the trend for watches. And oh, look at this. I got the same cigar case, the Goyard 4-finger case. He's got the DuPont lighters. You get the DuPont cigar cutter. This guy's got a lot of accessories. Davidoff, good cigar. I mean, although this is probably it's got to be overseas. So I would rather go with a Cuban. I mean, than a Davidoff. But okay, whatever. Probably in Dubai, right? So I don't. What is this guy doing there? I don't know. Okay, look at this. You got the DuPont lighter. DuPont is kind of like the Patek Philippe of lighters. I love DuPont lighters. The problem is the gas is so expensive. I think they changed it. I think you can put in regular. I think you can do with a regular thing. I don't know. I think they have bigger cans now. I think that, so maybe it's more affordable now, but it's still ridiculous. Okay, now he's back to the blue strap. I like the pink strap, the lilac strap, much better, to be honest. Okay, basic Pateks. Okay. Oh, this is okay. We got to deduct points for this. I mean, what the 222? This is garbage. I mean, this is pure garbage. I don't know what this guy's doing with this watch on it. Like, what's that all about? What is that all about? So we got to deduct some points for the collection because some of these are like I mean, like I think maybe when you see something like this, right? That another Cartier, like okay, you see a 222, that really it kind of really dilutes the collection. You got this garbage World Time Sex Tourist watch. I really hate the fonts. Look at the fonts that they have here. It's such a terrible font. The font on those cities totally destroys the watch, and the cloisonne is ugly. Like when I see this watch, it like makes me think like, what is going on with this whole collection? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Is this guy just buying everything? Like, I don't think there's any. I don't think it could be he's not making any choices. I think maybe the money is unlimited, so he's just buying like, okay, I like this, I'll buy it. Wow, look at this. I haven't seen one of these. Journe. I don't even what do you call this? A skeleton? I don't even know what to call it. Is it a skeleton? Is it a minute repeater? I think it's a minute repeater. It might be. I think it might be a minute repeater. The problem with the Journe bracelets is Journe does not make good bracelets. I mean, we've said this before, there's only a few good bracelet makers. The best bracelets there's only like 3 companies have managed to make good bracelets. You got Rolex with a day date and the Jubilee, the best bracelets ever made on a sport watch. I mean, they finally mastered it. You got the Royal Oak, which is beautiful, not as comfortable as the Rolex, but it's beautiful. And then you got the Nautilus, which is, for me, it's comfortable. And it looks a little dated though. The Nautilus is a dated look, but it's a good bracelet. But it's dated. And this bracelet that Patek does it's okay, but it's not as well done as a Jubilee. I mean, the Jubilee is one of the greatest. It's the best bracelet ever made for a watch. Again, this is not as good. Look at this. It's not as good. Nobody compete with the Rolex Jubilee bracelet. Sorry. I mean, they just look cheap. These other bracelets, they very difficult to execute a bracelet. I mean, look at this. Everybody's like been drinking the Kool-Aid. Everybody's been drinking the Kool-Aid. But they're just okay. I mean, the Nautilus bracelet is okay. It's not as good as the Royal Oak, in my opinion. It's okay. It's not as good as a Jubilee. Tiffany dial, of course, rose gold. Yeah, I think the theme of this collection is like, hey, I'm just buying like, whatever is expensive and the hype, the rare. They just like basically this is like imagine if Archie Luxury had a credit card with unlimited. Imagine if Archie Luxury had a credit card with no spending limit, and like no minimum monthly payment. Imagine if the Bogan of Brisbane had a black Amex card where like unlimited spending, and you could pay whatever you want. I mean, let the interest 24% interest, but it'll just keep adding whatever. It'll just grow. It's going to be a balloon payment at some point. Your grandkids could pay it. You could pay. You want to pay $100 a month? No problem. That's what Archie would do. He'd buy all. This is what Archie would be like. This guy, he's got the again. This is kind of again a very basic Vacheron. I'm surprised he has this. This is the travel time Vacheron. I mean, again, it's kind of like when you see everything else and you go to this, which is a great watch, but by contrast, this is almost like wearing a Casio G-Shock. compared to everything else. It's kind of like it is a great. It's a pretty good. I like the older versions better. Again, we saw this. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, the 5740. Does he own both? He probably owns one of them, or maybe I don't know. This is it's in Dubai, so it's probably like somebody else's watch. Also, maybe. Interesting. I like the 5740. I think this is a very undervalued watch. I might be dead wrong. They're selling. I mean, they're not. They're close to list price. I think it's the only Nautilus worth buying, that perpetual calendar. Again, he's flexing the Journe. Oh, this is the look at this. Oof, breakfast of champions. I guess he's meeting up with some other dude. This is the crazy. No, okay, so that little thing there, what is that? Is it maybe because there's a serial number there? I don't know. Ugly as shit. I mean, this is what is this? It's the minute. This is some like, this is what, it's like $1.5 million for this Patek. Ugly as shit. You couldn't pay me to wear that with the engraving, the minute repeater, with this, the windows, the hands. Look at these hands, these sword hands with the engraving. What a dog with fleas. Sorry, dog with fleas. I mean, both of these are actually dog. I mean, to me, they're both dogs with fleas. Although the Journe is like, that's the watch that I don't know, but it is kind of an ugly watch. I mean, look at this. It's a giant fist on the wrist. It's a fist on the wrist, as they would say in the Archie universe. That's right. Wow. Let's take a look. Let's see what else is on here. More of the Mille. Okay. Back to base. Okay, 5712. It's Tiffany, right? Yeah, of course. 57. Of course, it's a Tiffany. Okay, so okay, this is the Celestial. But look at the bezel. I mean, not the bezel. The what do you call it? The case. This, you got the Patek logo. That's very cheap. It looks kind of like a Louis Vuitton repeating logo. It's very. I mean, I get the whole thing, but it's just like, ugh. Do you really need to do that? It's like, what are you, like a Louis Vuitton, or that's, you don't need your logo everywhere. Putting the logo everywhere. Oh, this is like Bruce Lee has. Similar. This is the tiger. And you get the leopard. Gold. This, I think, is one of the best Rolexes out there, which is the white gold date. I mean, if you're going to get a Daytona, this is the one. White gold with this blue sunburst dial. It's actually a beautiful watch. Beautiful watch. The problem, okay, this is a peasant watch. This has got to be, it is a Tiffany, but who cares if it's a Tiffany? Yeah, I mean, look, listen, it's got, the design overall, I think, is nice. The problem is, here's the problem. You got the second hand, which is basically for peasants. And you get the 24-hour indicator. It's the annual calendar. Otherwise, it's kind of a cool thing, but just the windows, I mean, that's for peasants who can't read a dial. I think this guy I think he's just buying stuff like, okay, he sees it, okay, like, somebody buying candy or something. Okay, more stuff. Recepi. Oh, this is the Recepi. It's got rubies. Wait, did I get it mixed up? Is there a Recepi and a Crivia? Are they two different guys? Because I think they're brothers, right? I might have made a mistake. I think there's two brothers. One of them is the Recepi. Is that what it is? I have no idea. I don't really care. I mean, this is okay. Oh, this is Bruce Lee has one of these. Vianney Halter. Vianney Halter. Vianney Halter. Bruce Lee probably is in the market for an Acrivia. I think he may have one, but he's definitely in the market. He's for sure. He for sure needs. He's going to be buying a. Oh, look at this. He's got a basic watch. This is like a peasant watch. The green dial. I mean, imagine this. This guy has everything, but yet he gets the date just with the green dial on the Jubilee. Look at that. And there are the straps. This is who's making the straps from. Atelier Kai. Okay. Atelier Kai. I don't know. I don't. These are different straps than the ones we saw elsewhere. These are not that well made. I mean, this is not like Jean Rousseau. It looks a little bit. The stitching doesn't look. Looks a little bit sloppy. I don't know. I don't like these. Something just looks off with these. Let's see. Okay, more stuff. This is another date. We get another date in plat, but again with the big baguettes. This is with the diamonds on the face also. Wow. Okay. I think this is I've seen one of these with a blue dial, which had baguettes. These are little baby diamonds. This is not the good one. That's a compromise watch, actually. The OG. This is the original A series. So this is the Royal Oak A series. That's the first one. So this is made in the early 70s. Look at that. And this is the problem. This is why Royal Oak, it took them a long time to be successful, because look how the dial is so dark. It's this gray. It's very industrial, drab looking. That's why they were not successful until they started doing the brighter dials. But you notice that the window, the date, I've actually never noticed that. It actually matches the dial, so that's a good touch. Very cool font. They got a nice font that they have there. Just the problem is the dial is just so drab. It's an ugly. I would call it ugly. The gray is just ugly. And once they started doing the bright dials, that's when Audemars Piguet really took off. Vianney Halter again. You got that the disaster. Oh, you got the Oyster Flex, the Gigolo watch. Wow. Is this like an off-catalog piece? I don't know what this is even. Could be one of these. Wait, is this another one? No, it's the same watch. What is this? Is this the same watch? Could be the same watch. Yeah. Okay, Richard Mille, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, the dog of the range. I think he bought it because it's got the Tiffany stamp. It doesn't help. The Tiffany stamp does not help us. This unibrow, the unibrow with that brushed blue dial. It's like too industrial looking. It's just too industrial. Vianney Halter or Vacheron. What is it? Vacheron minute repeater. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if he owns that or who. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Maybe this is all. These are all borrowed watches. Who knows? No, I think he owns most of these watches. I don't know about that Vacheron. It doesn't seem to fit the thing here. Let's see. Ooh. So this is the example of the modern. Finally, we're getting into the modern AP era, which is the brighter dials. Beautiful. If you can pull this off, it's a huge watch. Huge watch. Great watch. Let's see. Oh, he's got this is the tiger, or what is it? The tiger? Leopard. Oh, it's like Bruce Lee. I think Bruce Lee has this, right? I think Bruce Lee has the leopard. He's got the tiger. Or maybe he's got both. Maybe he owns both of these watches. I have no idea. We don't know. We don't know. Oh. Now this is the ultimate watch. This is the ultimate watch, I believe. I don't know why he's got all that other garbage. I mean, this is like probably the most beautiful watch made in the last, I don't know, 30 years. Vacheron Constantin Tourbillon. What do they call it? I think they call this a hot joaillerie, high jewelry, basically. White gold. You got these baguette diamonds. Look at these beautiful baguette diamonds, right? Sunburst blue dial, which is perfect for diamonds. And what's great about this is with Vacheron, you can swap out the bracelet, because you can swap out the bracelet. They have, I think, a white rubber strap, which is amazing with this. Imagine you put on the white rubber strap with this. It's wow. And of course, I think they have a leather strap also, and you can change it instantly. I mean, this is just an amazing watch. This is, I think this, of everything here, I think this is the most beautiful watch in the entire collection. I'm not saying the most, horologically whatever, but the most beautiful. I would say the most timeless. This is like, this is it. This is like a supermodel, maybe she doesn't cook. That's okay. That's what that watch is, supermodel on your wrist. And then he's got a basic daily clock. Yeah, it's the dual time. It's a pretty good watch. I think this is the one where they have their own movement now instead of the JLC. A couple of APs. It's interesting. He doesn't have that many of the APs, huh? Wow, look at this. Very special. Wow. That's something. A lot of FP Journe. Okay, so we've seen a lot of this before. Okay, ooh, look at this. Perfect for the streets of LA. I think if you wear this in LA, you might get. I mean, these days you'd get robbed. Yeah, it's a pretty wild watch. What is this? What is this model? I don't know what this is. It doesn't really matter. They're all like, just ridiculous. They're all ridiculous. Oh, what is this? What is this? I don't know. Is it a minute repeater? We don't know. Okay. And there's the dog. The dog. Yeah, listen, to be fair, it doesn't look that bad. It's not Patek. It doesn't, to me, this is not Patek. I'm sorry. It's just too, like, I don't know. Hey, I got the same red leather seats. I got the same seat, different car. I think this is a G-Wagon. I think this guy's driving a G-Wagon over there. Let's see. Wow. that's a subtle flex. Some of my Tiffany and Co. Pateks used to be fun, not so much anymore. Maybe he's, by the way, like, there's a lot of watches. He may have sold things. We don't know, like, this is the only. He could have sold off a lot of this stuff. Who knows? We don't know. Look at this. 10 Tiffany Pateks. But after a while, they look the same, no? Like I guess the collection was basically to complete a collection. I think that's the point of it. But, it's kind of basic. It's kind of basic. After a while, look at this. They all look the same. It's like it's like Kesslowitz with the Submariners. Yeah, they just look the same after a while. It's not special. F. Pigeon again. What is this model? It's got that Langa vibe. Langa vibes. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Again, it could be, some of these could be, old pictures, watches that were sold off. Who knows? Offshore. This is like back catalog stuff. Okay, he's got the vintage. Oh, nipple dial. These are actually pretty cool watches. The GMTs, a root beer GMT. You can get these for like 20 grand head only, maybe less than 20 grand. Let's see. What do we got here? Here's a good one. This is the Richard Mille. This is the erotic one. See, this guy is very similar to Bruce Lee. This guy's very similar to Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has got the erotic watches. This guy's got one. Basically, like what happens is you push. I think the way it works is you push a button, and there's 3 different lines of possible, words. So there's different things, different acts, if you will, different acts, if you will. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, who buys that type of watch? I mean, what is it? This is basically the watch that you buy when you have, like, I don't know, 100 other watches and you need something different. Is that Recepi? Oh, that is. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the Recepi guy. Look at that watch. All right. Let's see. Okay, it's getting repetitive. Oh, he's got the guns. The guns. Where's Curly? Curly. This is Curly loves this. Oh, he's got the black card. And a platinum card, of course. What is it? Oh, what is this? Moreau. Glock is kind of a very basic gun. No, Glock. I would think this guy would have like a Sphinx. That's like a quality Swiss gun, a Sphinx. Amazing gun. Glock is like a peasant. That's like a peasant gun. All right. Let's see. Oh, he does own this Vacheron. Very basic though. Let's see. Oh, there we go. The best Nautilus ever made. 5740. Is it a Tiffany dial? Tiffany dial. I didn't even notice that. It's a Tiffany dial. So that means this is like a $400,000 watch, basically. Maybe more. Maybe 500,000. Basically $500,000 because of the Tiffany right now. I mean, this is like an auction watch. You want to send this to auction because it's really not worth the money. I mean, if I had this watch, I would dump it immediately at auction and just get the regular 5740 because that premium is going to disappear. This is not sustainable. I mean, it's not sustainable to have this, 3x premium just for a single line of we get the green rushes here. The green rush. Vianney Halter again. Again, the best Daytona. This is really, yeah, he's calling it a sleeper. I agree, it's a sleeper. Oh, he's got stickers on it still. He hasn't even taken off the stickers. I think this is a real sleeper. They're not, they're in the 30s. I'm almost tempted to buy one just as an investment, although I'm really like not, I don't really see watches as an investment unless I wear them. And I don't know if I would never wear this really. Because what do I need what do I need a chronograph for? It's like pointless. You got the Yacht Master for that. Let's see. Okay, we're seeing. Oh, is that a Gronfeld? Gronfeld. Good looking watch. Good looking watch. Good looking watch. Okay, we saw this. We saw this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. This is getting. We've seen, I think, some of these things, right? This is like an endless. I don't know how many pictures. This guy may have 1 million pictures. Ooh. Oh. This is, yeah, the king of the world timers. I think he owns this watch. He may own this watch because that is not the braid. That's not the strap. That's not the strap it comes on. Maybe it's some. I have no idea. Who don't? Maybe he's wearing somebody else. Who knows? Who knows? But it's got that beautiful lake scene, sailboat on the lake. The fonts are really not good. That's the problem. That's the problem with these Pateks. This does have. It does have. It's the minute repeater though. Who's this guy? Watch Freaku. That's probably his watch. Is it his watch? Could be his watch. I don't know. No, we don't know. We don't know. Let's see. We'll follow. Oh shit! I lost my space on the guy's thing there. Okay. Wow. Okay, hang on a second. Shit. Okay, stand by. Stand by. All right, guys, what do you think? How would you rate this collection? We're going to rate on upside potential, photo creativity, because these are photos, watch choices. What are we going to rate this collection? I give the photos a B plus, maybe A minus. I give them a B plus, because they're all well done photos, in focus, high quality. Nothing crazy though. They're not really like we've seen some really good photographers. They're not like really that original. I mean, hey, listen, there's only so much you can do, so it's not like. I mean, they're good photos. The guy takes good photos. So I give it a B plus plus. I give it a solid B plus plus because. They're just not that there's no like weird stuff in there. They're just watch on the wrist for the most part, which is fine. Now, is it interesting? Watch choices. See, this is an interesting question. This becomes an interesting question because the problem with this collection is it has no limitations. There's no restriction on it. It's basically, I think this guy basically has an unlimited budget. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. This guy could be a billionaire. I don't know. This has got to be like a, 10 million plus collection right here. Easily, right? So let's see. So it's hard to really. It's almost like normally it's just too many watches. This is the problem for me. It's actually, this is interesting. This is like early Audemars Piguet. Not early, but this is like 2005 circa, I believe. I think this is one of those circa 2005. The problem with this count, the month window is terrible on the Vacherons. You get the whole leap year thing, all 4 years. Ooh, 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 wow. In plastic. Nautilus with the rubies. In plastic. This is, I don't know if that's his. Tiffany Blue 5711. I would go with this. The Tiffany 5711 is like, okay, big deal. It's just a dial. It's just a blue dial. Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're almost back to where we lost the page. Okay, we're back. Yeah, this thing is an endless Instagram page. Shit. Wow. This is the green dial Nautilus with the diamonds. Okay. Horrible disaster. This is like a monstrosity of watches. Oh, you get some Patek handcraft, rare handcrafts. What is the guy on the right? What is that? Who makes that? Wow, that's cool. It's got the windows for four. That's I've never seen that. That's interesting. Yeah, what is the third one? Yeah, what is the third one? What is this watch on the right here? Is that like a beaver or a hawk? It's a bird. Okay. Now that is, I mean, that's a Bruce Lee type of watch. Nobody knows what it is, huh? I can't believe nobody come. This is again Patek handcraft. This is what, like enamel, whatever, cloisonne. It's okay. Urwork. Okay, Urwork. Some basic watches here. We got APs. I think he's got two. He's got two of these. Maybe this was the original one. I don't know. Vacheron dual time, great watch. The 222 horrible. Ooh, Grails Force. Grails. Yeah, I don't know. It's Grails is not. It's interesting. They're like one of the big independent brands, kind of like one of the original heavy hitters, high six figures, and they're selling, I think, at a discount. They're not doing well. I don't know. People are just not buying them. I don't know why. Dog with fleas. Dog with fleas. Let's see. Oh, another Grails. Another Grails. Whatever. I don't know. The Grails. Why is the Grails not catching on? Oh, what is that? That's some. That is some plane. Shit. That is some setup over there. What is that? Oof. Okay. Cartier hype. Garbage. I'm really so over Cartier. I mean, I was never into it, but it's like, Nine all day. What does nine all day mean? Is that the rating? Okay, I'd say Baron Sam. How would Duke? I should say Duke Sam. Duke Davidson. How would you rate this? How would you rate this collection here? Like on a scale of okay, upside potential. Actually, there's three things. For upside potential, I would say I'm actually upside potential. I'd give it a B minus, maybe a C plus, because I think a lot of these. Well, okay, he probably got them at list. I'm pretty sure he's got a very good relationship with Tiffany. He's getting these watches at list, right? So if he has them at list, you got a built-in profit basically on the Pateks. Um, but again, something like this, right? Like something like this is, you know, you're basically losing 30%. Actually, this is actually a pretty clean watch. This is actually pretty clean. Oh no, it does have the syringe hands. You know, for some reason, the syringe hands don't look as bad here because I guess of the picture. Maybe it's not as bad. It's kind of a minimal. I kind of get what they're doing. Let's see. Wait a minute. Is that his bag? Does he carry a Hermes bag like that? I don't know. That's a little. That's a little too much. It's a little too much. I don't know. Maybe that's somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Omega Swatch. What is? Oh, this is some sort of Omega Alaska Project watch. Okay. So this is a. Yeah, this is I don't know. This is like a daily beater, right? This is some sort of Omega. I can't get into it. Okay, look at that. This is very nice and classic. Okay, basic, classic FP Journe, blah blah blah. So I don't know in terms of upside. The FP Journes, I'm sure he bought them at list price. At list price. Does he own this watch? Wow, that's the. He's got the Shiba Inu. I don't know what's going on here. This is a great watch, right? But again, these things are all Tiffany doll. Tiffany doll is going to have value, but I think the thing is, look, if you're getting these things at list price, you're going to make money on the Journes. The other stuff is a lot of there's a lot of peasant watches. I mean, not peasant, but like a lot of stuff which is just kind of a dead money, especially, if you bought them like this is, again, dead money, except it's a Tiffany doll, but still, even a Tiffany might be in that. Yes, there's a lot of them are kind of, I don't know, it's, this is my two favorite watches. My two favorite watches in this collection is the Vacheron, that tourbillon with the diamond, the baguettes, haute joaillerie, and this turnograph. This is a Vacheron Constantin turnograph. It's a copy of the Rolex turnograph. That's what it is. The bezel rotates. The only difference is they had like some red lacquer in there or whatever. It's basically it's a total ripoff of Rolex. Like everything about it is a ripoff of the Rolex. So I give the guy credit if he's got one of these. This is like, I believe this one actually does have upside. And these are like 10 grand. I would get one actually if I can find a good one. If I found a good one, I would buy it. Oh, where's our friend Kesslowitz? This is like a basic bitch watches, basically. Rolex Submariner. He's got some peasant watches here. He's got some hardcore peasantry. Yeah, this is a little too much. This is like I don't know what's going on there. There's some questionable. Yeah, the thing is, this thing is just all over the map. That's the problem here. It's like just all over the map. You got some real dogs. That could be somebody else. Yeah, that's somebody else. Yeah, that's a Japanese guy. Terrible, terrible Patek, but very expensive. Heavy duty. Um, Cheppy. Your basic hype watch. I wonder if he sold these off. I wonder if he sold off some of these hype watches already. We don't know. We don't know. And does it really matter? Oh, look at this. The Vacheron collection. Holy shit. Why would the guy have so many of these? Two perpetuals. You got World Time. Get a Tourbillon. Wow. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Beautiful dial. But unbelievable, but true. Yeah, there's some, but you already have that the what do you call it? The with the baguettes, all right? But again, these pictures are from this is going back 3 years. Maybe these were traded in. Who knows? But yeah, this kind of gives you the background. It's interesting. He's showing the Rolex. This, and it's actually it's a really nice watch. What are these 10 grand basically? Whoa, what is that? Oh, this is yeah, I don't know, the mirror finish. This is kind of a weird watch. I think this might be a dog. This might end up being a dog for a while. Maybe it'll drop deeply in value, and like 30 years from now, you'll be able to buy it. It'll be a deal, but I don't know. It's just too it's too oh, he's got a Moser. Eh. See, no, he's only got one Moser, right? Only one Moser, Vacheron. Yes, the great thing with the Vacheron is you can swap out these straps and bracelets very cheaply. Ah, look at that. See, there you go. Is that a bespoke strap? Oh no, it comes. That's the watch. That's one of the watch. Okay. Okay. Uh, we got the future is independence. So that was the statement 4 years ago, 3 years ago. There it is. Or work. Or work. Mille. Let's see. Or work. Huh, not showing off the ore works lately. What are they dump them? Let's see. What is this? Okay. Okay. What is okay? So yeah. Yeah. Cartier novelties. Okay. What are these? Oh, these some good cigars. Partagas D. I don't like Partagas D. These are Ramon Ayones. Ramon Ayones. Exclusive Libano. Oh, this is for Lebanon. They made this for Lebanon. Wow. Yeah, these are pretty exotic. These are some exotic cigars here. Not the D. This is basic. Monte Cristo. What is it? 80th anniversary. Ooh, you could see the mold building up. So these have been aging. This is nice. Yeah, this is some good stuff here. Good stuff. What is the leopard bar? Okay, you got the Recepi, whatever that is, the Crivia. Oh, he's in Beirut. Okay. I guess he's not going to Beirut now. This is not a good time. Not a good time to be traveling to Beirut. Uh, Hang on a second. That's funny. Oh, this is okay. That's probably, yeah. That's a big cigar community in Beirut. I mean, this was like this was the Paris. Beirut was the Paris of the Middle East in the 70s. Can you believe it? Or the 60s. Unbelievable, but true. Uh, there we go. Oh, this is like our good friend. This is like our good friend. What's his name? Bruce Lee. The erotic watch. Erotic watch. It's got a Bruce Lee. Anderson Genève. Here we go. The Anderson Genève. F. Pigeons, Acrivias. Wait, is this his? I think these are his, right? Because we've seen these. Yeah, I think these are his watches. He's got an Anderson Genève. Yeah. Menta watches. Interesting. This guy, Adam Menta, of all the watches, says, I'll take the butt fucking with. It's a weird dude. The fuck. Okay, let's. Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this Bukyak. Hey, this is Bukyak. This is by the way, this over here is. What have I been telling you guys about the Ellipse? What have I told you about the Ellipse, right? And now this Bukyak, who's been a Rolex vintage tomato can fanboy, now he's spruiking these. By the way, this is the absolute worst one. You do not want to buy this. First of all, it's a disaster. The worst part of this texture dial, it starts flake. This is like the worst dial ever. The worst dial. This is a dog with fleas. You want to avoid this one. You want to avoid. Oh, he's got 3940. Oh, 5140. 5140. I don't know why they're kind of a bit of a, I don't want to say a dog, but they're just a little bit, I don't know. What is this guy selling all the dogs? I think what is this? He's a dog. What is it? Dog catcher? Man, it's wild how much integrated bands have grown. I mean, this guy is so fucking late. This guy is like 3 years. This guy is like way behind what's going on in the world. So what a Bukyak. This guy's part of Bukyakistan. Is this a put together watch? I don't know. It's a Frankenstein. We don't know. I have no idea. You don't know. That's the problem with the Rolex. That's the problem with the Rolex. Oh, look at this. See, this guy, he's jumping on the bandwagon of these, the whole 70s watches. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? He's got the Vacheron. By the way, this is over. This trend, I think, we're very late in the game. Very, very. We're getting very late in the game. Oh, look at this. We got one of these. This guy is like catching on to the trend that's like 3 years late. This actually is a great. This is a great ellipse. Very rare. Very rare. What a Bukyak. I mean, look at the way this guy writes. Love, love, love. Oh, this guy writes like a fucking 12-year-old girl. Is there flaking on the watch? Yeah, a little bit of flaking. Little bit of flaking, some corrosion. You got some corrosion. I missed the boat on one of these. There was a guy who had one of these in Korea like 5 years ago, and I just couldn't. It was on Chrono. We just couldn't make a deal happen. It was just back and forth. Maybe it's the same watch. I'm not sure, but this is really nice. This like you're very rarely going to come across one of these. The condition is not great, but that's the thing. You may never come across another one. Let's see what else this Bukiak has. Look at this. He's jumping on this Ellipse bandwagon. He's jumping on the Ellipse bandwagon. This Bukiak. This is pretty nice. See, this is what the what do you call it? Is the Cubitus is copying. Oh, it's because he's all over the map. Yeah. Yeah, like a hoarder, basically. Like a hoarder, but yeah, that's the problem. It's like too much stuff. That guy has like too much. There's like no limits. It's like you really can't have a collection when you don't have limitations, right? That's limitations is what makes creativity happen. Human creativity is because of limitations. So anyway, this is interesting. So this Bukiak Menta, he's jumping on this integrated, the Geezer watch trend, like a year and a half behind everybody else. Look at this. Now he's an expert. He's an expert. This guy's an expert on everything. Yeah. Just like he's an expert on these Bukiaks. I mean, look at this. Oh, he's heavy in the ellipse. Heavy in the ellipse. There we go. They're spruiking the ellipses. They're spruiking the ellipse. Oh, look at this. He's got this is the Colonel has. Wow, under 20 grand. Wow. Wonder what the prices. The prices have come down. This is the Colonel's watch right there. He's only 3, 4, 5 years late to the game. Yeah, this guy's like very late to the game. You know what it is. Once you see all these Bukiaks with spruiking these watches, I think the trend is over. Like he's gone all in on these. Look at this. He's got a lot of these. He may have, this is probably sold already. This is because this is what 4 weeks ago. That's a nice watch. Yeah, for some. Okay, there we go. There we go. The owl. The owl. See? Where is our good friend Archie Luxury to tell us that these are compromised watches? Where is our good friend Archie Luxury? The Bukiak of Brisbane. Now, this is, garbage, but very rare. Not that it means that, he has the Cobra. Oh, he has to have the Cobra. He has to have the Cobra. Oh, but this is in yellow gold. That's kind of unusual. They're usually in white gold. But so what? This is a dog with fleece. This watch is a total piece of shit. The whole point of buying this like a year ago, 2 years ago, was because the trend was starting to move. But the prices now are ridiculous. If you buy this watch, you're going to lose all your money. This is absolute dog shit. It's like he's probably going to be asking 40 grand for this. Yeah, he's got the Bukiak, the Bukiakistan. This is the Kukistan King Midas. What else do he have? What other Kukistani watches does this guy have? Why this guy's he should stay in his lane. His lane is Rolex tomato can watches. His lane is the Rolex bullshit, Frankenstein bullshit watches, tomato can watches that all the other Rolex fanboys. I guess the Rolex market is dead. He's jumping on this trend of the geezer watch. This is the stuff that we've been telling you about. Oh, look at this. We got one of these in onyx. He's got this in lapis. There we go. Now he's an expert. He's going to tell you. Nice watch though. This is a nice watch. Is there? How's the condition of the dial? Interesting. Oh, he's got the. Now, is the crown original? I don't know if that's a Rolex crown. I don't know if it's a Rolex. I'm not, excuse me, a Patek. I don't know if that's a Patek crown. Patek, does Patek do those cabocons or whatever you call it? I don't know. Something looks a little off. Something looks off. I don't know. I mean, this, I wouldn't be, I'm not, again, this is a watch we were talking about years ago. Now he's pushing this. Oh,
just took this off some random guy's wrist. Thanks for dressing up for me. Can we see what's in the?
There's this Bukiak. Look at this guy. What this guy's with the fucking t-shirts. I mean, this is a fucking grown man. This is a middle-aged man with the t-shirts, and he does this thing with these. What are these jackets?
Wrists. Today we are wearing a Patek Philippe perpetual calendar in yellow gold J. 3940 is the reference. Actually, one of my favorite complicated wristwatches by the maker. I think it's just such a classic watch that you really could wear on any occasion. The way it wears on the wrist and the size is just absolutely perfect. Literally anybody could wear this watch and it look good on the wrist. I'm truly confident that even the people who think, oh, I can only wear 40 millimeters.
What an idiot.
No, you could wear this watch and it will look fantastic on you.
Yeah, this is 36, one of my favorite watches of all time. I'm more of a first series guy. This is, I think, a third series.
Correct.
I'm not going to hold it against you, though.
We do what we can.
It's a lot of watch in 36 millimeters.
And for the money, too, like, it's a lot of watch, you know? Like, they're modern versions of this you cannot get for the same price, at least on a retail level. And these watches you could pick up now around like the 50K mark.
Yeah.
And they've gone up a little bit, but not like crazy. Fantastic buys. They hold their value very well. Absolutely respected in any watch circle you'll ever go to. Fantastic watch.
Awesome. Well, one day I will own one, but Adam, in the meantime, thanks for showing it to us.
I just took this off.
Oh, it's like Mike Nouveau guy. Oh, that's that guy with the baseball cap with the tattoos. That's the Cartier guy. So you got two Bukiaks. Maybe I should get rid of my 3940 now that this Bukiak is wearing it. It's like, oof. I don't want to be in that same, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a member of a club that would have me. Ooh, this is a nice Gerald Genta. This is wild. Look at this. You got diamonds in it. Ooh, this is wild. This is a wild Gerald Genta. With carbon fiber. How fucked up is that? It's got carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber dial. You got a carbon fiber, and this is going back in the early 90s. Nobody was doing carbon fiber in the 90s. Gerald Genta, look at this. He's mixing up these metal, like high-tech carbon fiber, sapphires, diamonds. Oh, and the good thing is, it looks like the hands are loomed hands. These look like Audemars Piguet loomed hands, kind of. And the hour markers. This is a great watch, actually. I mean, this is just, look at this in the back. This is a crazy watch. That is crazy. Crazy. Yeah. So what else? What else is this Bukiak? What is he's not paying us? Why are we running ads for this Bukiak? Let's see. Piaget is on the rise. Yes, it is. There we go. Oh, this is the Urban Jurgensen. Okay, so this is what's for sale. Okay, a lot of this is okay. This is like his most. This is like the bread and butter that this guy's spruiking, the basic Rolex, the Rolex fanboy stuff. This is the basic. This is more of like his bread and butter, like shitter watches. This Bukiak selling his shitter, spruiking shitters, Spruiking shitters. Now this is kind of cool. What is going on here? Is it missing the bracelet? Like, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, look at this. Is that a deployment? Wow, I want to see if that's a legitimate deployment. It's crazy. What is this? What is this? Is this an aqua nautilus? I've never seen this before. Never seen this before. What the hell is this watch? Okay, interesting. Yeah, he comes across some interesting watches. He does get a couple of interesting watches. You never know with these bukyaks. They get it's like they're all out there. They're all out there grifting, and you never know when they might get something interesting, right? You never know. These grifters. Yeah, this is kind of his basic. Yeah, I was kind of surprised with that he's doing the 70s watches now, because this is more, again, this stuff is more of his. Oh, I remember this was. I actually I stopped by his booth in Miami at the Miami Watch Show, and on one of our videos I had on those. I think this watch is actually on this bracelet. That's the 5396. White gold blue dial on the bracelet. It's actually a cool watch. This watch that he had was beat to shit. It was scratched up, terrible condition, all banged out, and he was asking too much money. I think he was asking like 48 grand, and the price are dropping. I mean, the watch is really in that condition. It should have been like a high, maybe 30 in the 30s. Maybe 36, 38. His price was like ridiculous on this watch. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so this is what he's known for. He's known for mostly tomato can watches. This is his bread and butter, tomato can watches. And now he's pivoted to this 70s vibe because he's probably been watching our channel. This Bukyak, he's been watching our channel. He's been watching the Watch Reporter channel, and that's why he's now talking about the 5140, the 3940, the 70s watches, because he's probably a subscriber to the channel. He's probably a baron. He's probably a baron on the channel. All right, gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to our show sponsor. We've got Baron Davidson. Baron Davidson, a big donor today. Baron Davidson, a heavy hitter, the Duke, the philanthropist. All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining. We'll see you on the next one.